And it is 3 o'clock on Thursday. Thank you for being patient with my scheduling needs. I'm glad I pushed it to 3. We had a eye appointment at 11:30 to get, eyes checked and then pick glasses at Costco. And I actually almost scheduled it 2 and we got home like 10 minutes ago. So it's good I pushed it as late as I did. Hello, Nancy. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Jean. Chilly, cloudy day. It is a beautiful day here. Absolutely perfect. So we couldn't ask for nicer. It looks like I'm actually transmitilating. So there you go. Well, Jean, I hope you like what you see. Hey, Pam. Hi, Angie. All right. So this is one. I have a few favorite fun folds. I like a book fold. I like an easel fold. I like a book easel fold. But I also really like a joy fold. And that's what this is. And one of its most appealing things is it's super, super simple. It's literally a little card on top of about a 3/4 card, right? That's all it is. Once you put them together and kind of interweave them amongst each other, I promise your recipients will be so impressed, but only you and I have to know how easy it is. All right. And this uses the Around the Bend set. This is a carrying over set, and it's quite cute. A little bit of a flyover. You might not just pick it up every single time, but it's a good one. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Faith and Sandy. I appreciate you guys coming. So if you don't have it, I recommend it. It's got not only the curved ones from the name Around the Bend, but it's got cute little flowers and some leaves and some other things to decorate with. So it's a pretty versatile little set. And of course, I have the amazingly new and wonderful. Actually, it's not amazingly new. It's amazingly wonderful and new. Same different thing. Countryside Inn. So I think you're going to like it. I hope you will. You can just sit back and relax. All of this will be on my blog, Tamale. And so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to I've already cut. We're going to score and fold our 2 card bases. Now, the first one, which is the larger one, this is Misty Moonlight. It is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and I'm just going to score it at the 3-inch mark, like that. And we can set that aside. And then the small card, I'm trying to keep everything together so I don't mess up. Hey, Alicia. Yeah, it is a really fun set. Really is. Hi, Linda. Hi, Mary from Southwest Hot Minnesota. All right. This one is a 3 1/4 inch wide by 9 inch wide piece. And this is Balmy. This is Balmy Blue. And I'm going to score it at 4 1/2 inches. Okay. And that is all I need my score tool for. Obviously, you could use the scoring tool on your trimmer. Whichever makes you the most comfortable is the one I recommend that you use. All right, so let's go ahead and give this a fold. This is our main card base. You see why I called it 3/4 of a card base? Because it's 3/4 of a card. Get it? See what I'm saying? All right, and then I have a big piece of stripe. This reminds me of seersucker. In fact, I just bought a pair of pants with a stripe on it, almost like that. We'll see how they look or whether they're going back to Costco. Just saying. And you can see the side on the back. I did play with this side as the upside, but I really actually liked the stripes better. So you obviously can choose. You can put any of the designs from Countryside Inn, the color palette with the, Misty Moonlight, Balmy Blue, Boho Blue, and Night of Navy is really a versatile set. Reminds me of Spectator Pumps every time I see this cardstock combination. All right, so we've just matted it on Balmy Blue, and now I'm going to put it on the inside back of my card base. Okay. There we go. And then I have another piece of it. Now, one thing to remember, if you do use this, is it does have an up and a down. I mean, unless you want your foxes and whatnot to be upside down or sideways. I did cut one to start with that was sideways. Not even going to be so great. But, you do you. But we're going to use this on our front flap. Let's see, I saw some comments rolling by. Hi, Sue. Hi, Melly. Hi, Karen. Oh, a good pop-up card. Super. Yes, you are correct, Alicia. The embossing folder does match the other side of the striped paper. So another option that you could go with there, absolutely. This is going to go on the front small panel. Again, making sure I've got the foxes standing up, not laying with their feet up in the air, because that's usually, you know, not good. Not good if you're a fox. All right, we apparently have a little fox family living around here somewhere, a mama and her kits, so I kind of hope to get a glimpse of her, but they're usually pretty shy. So I am not holding out a lot of hope on that. Okay, so that's it for that card base. Let's go ahead and start assembling the middle one, the little one, the little bitty one. Okay, now here is our card front, our small card front. And the first thing we're going to do, the thing we want to do now, is get our Knight of Navy. Now, this is where it gets scary. Hey, Amy, this is where it gets scary for Mary. I'm using white and Knight of Navy. Guaranteed to have a smudge. I'm not sure I have enough sides to my cardstock to take care of that, but one can hope. Hope springs eternal. Isn't that what somebody says somewhere? All right, now I'm going to get me a little mat out somewhere. Where's your mat? Where's your mat, Mary? Hey, Mary, where's your mat? We don't know. Like I said, we literally drove in the house like 15 minutes ago. We didn't drive into the house. That would have been bad. We drove into the driveway. So I was humping because I thought we were going to be way early. I actually thought I was going to have like an hour and a half to get ready. When we got home, I was going to be thinking, God, I shouldn't have put it at 3. I could have done it at 2. Nope. But the upstart of that is I did not cut anything until we got home. So that was not a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to be stamping the very cute little corner image from around the bend right down here in this corner like that. I will enter it at Creative Creases. Yes, ma'am, I will. I do love a challenge that's all about the fun folds. There we go. Isn't that just so beautiful? I love it. I love it. And I love it when it comes out together. And so far, knock on wood, I have not smeared anything anywhere. Whew, that was close. Okay, so now we can get rid of our mat. And let's go ahead and adhere this to a little bit of Misty Moonlight. In case you're not seeing the color work out, the base, the large card base, is Misty Moonlight with Balmy Blue matting, and the small one is a Balmy Blue card base with Misty Moonlight matting. See? That is guaranteed to get me messed up when I'm trying to give you the measurements this evening, but there you go. The only other thing that you need to think about when you are making these kinds of cards is that the small card front opens wrong way. Okay, your tendency is going to be to do it like this. You're going to put things on wrong side down. Okay, remember, it needs to open backwards. Okay, just I'm only telling you that because why do people tell people things that are things to watch out for? Because someone has done it. If not once, then 5 times. So, you know, pay attention. Think before you glue. Just throwing it out there for your edification. Okay, so I think let's also stamp. I thought I was going to be done with the Knight of Navy, but I forgot. I wanted a sentiment. Okay, so scary again. So let's stamp hello there. And I guess I'll get my mat back out. Good thing I didn't send it off too far. There we go. I like to use a mat. I don't always, but I do think you'll get a better impression when you have a photopolymer stamp if you use some kind of a soft, foamy, squishy thing underneath. All right, I'm going to pull this to me just so I can get it a little bit straight. Okay, there's nothing really more embarrassing than a crooked sentiment with a photopolymer stamp. Just throwing that out there. Okay, there we go. Whew, made it. Made it. Yes, Sue, I can get Knight of Navy, black, rich raspberry. I was so happy. I'm not going to lie. I was so happy to see rich raspberry leave. With Blackberry Bliss, that's just one other one. So now I'm down. I'm getting down in the number of colors that I can get all over myself. All right. Now, remembering my opening, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this with liquid glue. Now, normally I would put my card front on with a dimensional or 1200, but I've already got a lot of thickness because I've got several card bases, and I'm going to use a dimensional for my whatever these are called. Not directions, decorations. Hello. Oh my goodness. Okay, before you arrived, I cut out one too many of those. I've got a white flower, 2 balmy blue and 2 boho blue leaf clusters, and a little tiny flower center in balmy blue. Do I know how long the enamel effects time is? I do not. I do not know how long. But you know, you could always help it along with the low setting on your heat tool. Okay, so I just used a little bit of liquid glue to adhere that flower center in. And now all I'm really going to do here is adhere these over the top there. Now, here's one more thing you want to kind of pay attention to. When this is in place, it's going to be like that, basically just centered on there. You can have something extending off of the bottom of this card base, but you don't want anything extending past here. If you do, I mean, everything will still work, but it's going to crease that every time you open the small card. So try to keep these top embellishments squarely on the card base. Okay, the small card base. So we'll just go ahead and do a little bit of gluing there. Don't be afraid to set it in its spot. I don't like to adhere it quite yet because there's still plenty of opportunities for me to mess this up. So if it's already adhered, then I really have to start taking it apart. And that's just not within the scope of this video today. All right, so we're going to put those there. You can see I've pushed the edge there a little bit, but I'm not over that fold. So we should be good. And then we're going to do the same down here. And I'm not going to let it extend too much, not because it can't, but because I want it to sort of be a little bit symmetrical with the top pieces. Okay, so we're going to put him like that. And just get some liquid glue going here. Y'all see, I do, in fact, use my tweezers all the time. They are one of my very, 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 very favorite tools because they're awesome. Alrighty then. Now I'm going to put a couple of half-a-dimensionales. Yeah, Linda, that's probably an excellent timeline. But Amy's point is good too. Brooke, if you would please take that as a task for this week and report back next Thursday. That would be great. And if you could use a blind test, a double-blind control group test, that would be awesome too. I have no idea how to do that, but I'm pretty sure you could Google it. All right, so we're just going to adhere that right in place. That liquid glue still hadn't quite taken, but it will in a second. So it's popped on with dimensionals. And now I'll take some of my very favorite new embellishments. I really love these. These are the adhesive back solid gems. You get lemon lolly, boho blue, and copper clay. Okay, of these three, just these three, lemon lolly, boho blue, and copper clay, which is your favorite new color? Go, go, go. And I'm just going to put a couple of these in boho bleu, medium and a small, right there, and a medium up here at the top, like that. And that is our card front. And the person that you know that wants to add extra stuff and more things and is like, oh my gosh, look at all that white space, said, nope, leave the white space. You can do it, Mary. You can do it. Now, on the inside, very, very simple. We're going to stamp another sentimente. And this time it is going to be, just wanted to say thanks. And we're going to do that in the dreaded Night of Navy. Ooh. Okay, I'll give you 2 weeks, Mary. I will extend your suspense date. All right, so again with the Night of Navy, my goodness, this was too many times of scariness for me. All right, here we go. will it be straight? I'm pulling it to me. I can't stand it. What if it's crooked? What if it's crooked and I have to use the other side? Oh no. All right, just hold it for a beat. Do not rock the block. There we go. Whew. What a relief. I know. Cinnamon cider, copper clay. I even think copper clay is better. It's a little richer, don't you think? I like it better. I liked cinnamon cider. I love copper clay. I love copper clay a lot. All right, get rid of the mat. For the 15th time, we'll get rid of the mat. And then, what set did the flower? Yes, it's all in the Around the Bend bundle. It's this flower right here. And then I cut the leaves with this leaf die and this leaf die. They're very similar, these two leaf dies, only a little bit different. Okay, but this is a really cute little flower, and you can cut out that little center with the flower center die. Thank you, Amy. All right, a little bit of liquid glue here. I'm going to add one tiny little stamp next to our sentiment. And this one I'm going to stamp in boho blue. And it's the little tiny, weed. It's a weed. Let's face it. We can call it what you want. You can call it a wildflower, but we all know it's a weed. But it's a really cute weed. Really cute. Really cute. And it's really cute in boho blue. Right there. Like that. And while I have it out, I'm going to do the front of my envelope. And that's all I'm going to do on there. Remember, an envelope doesn't have to be overly decorated. I just want it to be decorated in some way. That's just kind of how I roll. All right, I'm going to, while I have this out, let me go ahead and put our DSP on the envelope flap. Hey, Faith, I'm glad you have it on order too. It is a good little set. And again, it's so easy to lose track of the sets that we've had around for a while, right? Because we get so excited about the new things. I mean, I know I do. I certainly do forget to use the things that have been sitting on my shelf for a catalog or two. This one isn't that old. Around the Bend isn't that old. In fact, I think it was just in the mini catalog, pretty sure. But I'm not entirely sure. I think it was, but I'm not entirely sure. Once those things go, I lose it. It's out of my head. I'm busy keeping track of things like, did I put the sourdough bread on? Or what are we having for dinner? Things like that. Y'all, we just bought new glasses. We went to Costco. Yep. I didn't think we could, but actually the doctor at Costco, okay, the doctor he's a doctor of optometry, just like I go to regular. It's actually the son of the doctor we usually go to. So it's all kind of in his little family there. And so that made me feel much better. And it's quite a bit cheaper to buy glasses there, even if you have insurance, which we did not get in on the on the open season for VSP. So there you go. But I have new glasses and they have champagne rhinestones on them. Yes, I got blingy. I got blingy. I got blingy. So I should have them in 5 to 7 days. And I'm very excited. And Wayne got some glasses. I got some glasses. And it's going to be good. Okay, now remember again, to think this through. This doesn't look right to me. My brain is going, stop, stop, abort, abort. But that is the correct way. This is how you want to put this in here. Do not listen to your brain. Your brain does not know what it is talking about right now. There we go. Okay, now, to get this put in place, really, all we're going to do is center it on that back piece. Okay, so you don't even have to worry about making sure it all fits together. It's going to fit together. That's just the way it works. So I'm just going to use a little bit of liquid glue on the back here. Remember to put it in with the fold over there, and then just center it on this back panel. Just like that. And when you do that, it will fit perfectly as a joyfold. And because I'm so stinking efficient, I've already got this done. And so we are done. Here it is. This is a joyfold card. It's a real, it's not even a play on it. It's a straight up Joyfold card with the Around the Bend stamp set and matching dies and the gorgeous, gorgeous Countryside Inn DSP. So I hope you will give this a try and have fun with it. See you guys on Saturday. Thank you so much for your patience today. I appreciate that 2 hours grace so that I could get some things done. Y'all have a great rest of your week. Thanks. Ta-ta.